just received issue 4 of FiveE magazine in the mail. This is the print proof, which is the first version that comes back from the printer, basically so I can check it and make sure there's no mistakes. So this is the first time we're actually looking at the magazine in print. It's already out in PDF. You can get that on Ttrpg, and you can download it for free. Now the print version is also free. I don't make any profit from it. The only thing you need to worry about is basically paying for the cost of the paper and the postage. In this issue, there's basically 3 complete adventures. There's a village setting, weapon and armor damage, there's a Red King puzzle, free dungeon maps, new monsters, magic items, all that sort of stuff. All the stuff that you would expect for D&D 5e. Okay, so we'll have a look through it. So you can see this is all the indicia at the front, the contents here, lots and lots of different cool things, lots and lots of contributors to this one. Anarian's Coven, Rye Alboa, WN DeLuca, Damien Dodge, Elven Tower, Joe Ingenito, Northern Cartography, Jean-Claude Resnaig Tremblay, and myself. And we'll go through these. So this is weapon and armor durability, which is basically a simple system that you can add to your game. This is the town of the village of Comberton, Dreamwood Village. One of the fascinating things about this little village is that all of the forest around it, all of the wood that's harvested from that forest as lumber is basically magical, and so they can create magical weapons with it, so it's a great export for the town, and obviously there's a lot of intrigue in that town as well. This is the Red King puzzle from Rye Alboa. He has run numerous projects on Kickstarter, which have been well supported, and this is one of the puzzles from one of his books that was on Kickstarter. Excellent little puzzle, so have a look at that one. There's also an adventure from Elven Tower. Now each of the adventures in here are roughly about 10 pages long, so just long enough to run in maybe 2 or 3 sessions. You'll see that they come complete with their rumours, monsters, maps for players and for DM, as you can see in the back here as well. We've also got extra monsters. This is the Thunic Guardian, which is one of the regular series in the book, which is run for cover. There's also some cool free maps here from some old school maps from Resnaig. You should check those ones out, use them in your own game. 50 Shades of Madness from Anarian's Coven, or Coven I should say, not Coven, Coven. Got to get it right. This is a really cool adventure about a house that is basically taken over by an artist with sort of psychic powers to be able to control the environment and the areas around it. Creates sort of like a mini dimension that the players are trapped in and have to escape from. What's next? We've got this cool poem from WN DeLuca. I love WN DeLuca's writing. He wrote a story that went through 2 of the previous issues of FiveE, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is a very old school poem, based similarly, like the sort of style of Tennyson and that sort of stuff. And I've forgotten the other guy, but that's all right. This is 5 Swords. This is a regular series in the FiveE series, 5e issues. It's been running now for the last 4 issues, so we're up to part 4 obviously. And each issue there's a brand new sword, a brand new magical sword. It's a magical artifact that you can use in your games. That comes complete with a bit of lore as well. The last adventure is Shadows of the Abyss by Joe Ingenito. This is a cool adventure about basically an underwater ziggurat, a temple. So basically the players get out there via ship, they get caught in a storm, and then they've got to try and find their way out of this graveyard of ships which has been sort of cut off from the rest of the world. And so they get down to the ziggurat and they've got to face off against the big bad. And the big bad of course is Zoc, aspect of Zepakna, who is a big bad guy that they can fight. There's some cool maps to go with that as well. And then you've got some ads and stuff in the back, and that is the book. So as I said, this is free to download as a PDF. It's also free to get as a magazine, but the only thing you have to pay for when you get it as a magazine is basically the cost of the printing and the cost of postage. I don't make any profit from it at all. So if you're interested in that, go out and get it, and while you're at it, you can get the other ones as well, which are all bloody fantastic. Issue 1, 2, 3 and 4. Why not?